Welcome to the Smoke Podcast.
Woo! Oh man, welcome
right,
to
y'all,
another
welcome.
episode of the Smoke
Completely
Podcast.
new. That's it.
You wear that same shit last show?
Me too.
You can tell Fabian is on another level.
Already.
Yeah, I'm on another level. We had a little break.
They looked a little break.
Yeah.
Man, last week's show was off the chain.
Man, we had celebrities, and then we had celebrity pop-ins.
Oh, no, we had a whole new bro.
Yeah.
I left and went home and watched P Valley Smoke.
Yeah, I had to go check it out, man.
Especially
Ain't
season
shit.
2.
Yeah, we trying to get the scoop.
Yeah, you know what? I tell you what, my guy Bertram, he really did his thing. And
BJ.
you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to go ahead and say this on the Smoke Podcast.
Oh, here we go with this. Go ahead.
He's coming in to Spotlight to do his podcast.
Yeah.
I want to go and let him know. Go let him know. Go let him
Boom, boom,
the
boom.
world know.
Craig.
We Bertram and his wife, they're going to bless Spotlight's production studios with their presence. Thanks to my girl, Ina Esco.
Ina.
Ina also does
Double
her show
E.
here. Yeah.
Double E.
So, we're surrounded by people, man. If we can get
y'all better recognize.
if we can get
Y'all
Sue the
better bag
Stallion
up-
to do something,
y'all
man,
better
we
bag
really
up-
Sue
gonna-
the Stallion.
Y'all better bag up off us. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
Y'all need to bag up
or
off
bag
us.
up with us.
Or hey,
You know what? We just having fun. That's all we
That's
do.
it.
We just
I
having
don't think
fun.
people can believe
and
it.
I think that's the thing about Spotlight. We always go out to have a good time.
We do.
Yeah, it ain't corporate here.
Nope. Don't be looking
It's
for
not
it
corporate
either.
here. There may be some PSS ITA that's not cigars putting in the air.
You know what? We just have fun, Ike. That's all.
That's
There
all.
you
You ain't
go.
got to tell
We
me
ain't
about
gotta
all your
explain it.
extracurricular
There you go.
activities.
Yeah, don't
My
put that shit out
extracurricular-
You
there.
ain't got to tell me
Put
about it.
that shit out there.
Mine's got to be mine.
Because you the one
Because
talking
you
about it.
talking about it. You brought the shit up.
Right. And yeah.
Look at
See
you.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
What is that, Ike? That's for your
Woo,
glaucoma?
chat.
That's
You
for your
two do
glaucoma?
not give us another strike.
He got his eye going, eye
Y'all
thing
stop.
going.
My eyes. See that eye right there?
You probably need to put your medical card on the table.
Y'all ain't saying nothing. I got my medical card.
Yeah, so it can make sense. So that they could connect the dots. What's the last thing you smoked, Fabe?
You know what? I had a really
Oh my God, here we go with the whole
Good.
realist.
upsetter.
Oh, my
You
God.
lying?
My
You
God.
lying?
Really
Ain't no way in the
good
world.
I had a
No,
really
no.
good upsetter. I'm serious. I had a really good upsetter. You know, I will always go back to that because if
I will too.
Can you hit that button, Fabe, Isaac, that you hit last time by mistake? There you go.
Listen,
That there button.
I'm with Fabian. If I walk into a cigar place and they
The
got
peanut gallery.
an upsetters and anything else, well, I ain't gonna say anything else, but I would probably get an upsetter too. I still like it. That's my cigar.
It's a
It's
really
the peanut
good
gallery.
cigar. It
Yeah.
really
Peanut
is.
gallery.
It really is. But you know what? I'm just gonna go into this. This week, we got coming back to the show
To the show. Another superstar.
another superstar. They call her Big Sue. I done renamed her Sue the Stallion.
Sue the Stallion. I receive it. Did she do some Sue the Stallion stuff or something?
I'm gonna call her Sue the Stallion. She's
My
Sue
man
the-
standing right
Hey,
back there. You asked him.
Sue the Stallion.
This is a
She
PG-13.
is
I'm
Sue
just-
the Stallion
You
right
started it.
now. Sue the Stallion. You know what? Don't come in here, Sue.
Fabe, can I go outside and
What's
get
up?
my sunglasses?
What?
Wow.
Because that damn ring is like blinding me over here.
Yeah, you didn't have.
you
Wait
don't
a minute,
know.
you didn't have that the last time you was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy put a ring on it.
That's
He
it.
did.
That's
Sue the
it.
Stallion is off the
Hey,
market.
she is off the market. Y'all
Sue the
niggas
Stallion
need
is
to-
off the
y'all-
Don't be
y'all
sending
need
us
to
no
back up.
DMs.
There you go.
Don't do it. You
Don't do it because we ain't gonna be able to help you.
I'm telling
Go
you.
get your feelings hurt.
Leave us alone now.
I'm happy.
You happy now, Sue?
I'm happy.
I mean,
I'm
you was
thrilled.
always-
I'm
you was always
ecstatic.
happy. You was always
Yeah,
happy. But,
yeah.
This just taking a whole nother level.
A whole
right?
nother level. Let me tell you something. When you meet somebody that's your lover, your friend, your partner, your road dog, like all of that, like all the things. The only thing I regret is that we didn't connect sooner.
Woo!
All in good timing. All in good timing.
What you
I
said?
can relate
All
to
in
that.
good time.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
But you know what?
Congratulations, boo.
Thank you so
I know.
much.
Congratulations. Were you shocked? Did he get down on one knee?
Yeah, he got down on
He got
one
all- he
knee.
did all that shit.
So here's what you may not know. Like I'm very traditional. He's very traditional. Like our families are very similar, Southern, all of that.
Yeah,
so,
no, he a country ass nigga. That's not Southern.
well,
That's bad Southern.
shoot, I'm a country ass gal.
She said gal. She went all the way in.
I'm just saying, you know, his folks from East Tennessee, my folks from Mississippi. I mean,
right,
you know,
right,
what you
right.
expect.
Right,
so
right.
no, I wasn't surprised. It was one of those things that, you know, we had been talking about, but it was still a joy to see it when he picked his moment.
Sue was like, okay, if I don't get this ring by
She didn't do all
August
that.
the
No.
31st,
You don't do all that. You don't
then,
gotta do all that.
we
You
don't
don't gotta
do
do all
ultimatums.
that. Don't do her like that.
That's
What's
all right.
understood ain't got to be
She just
explained.
said he
There you
came
go.
correct.
He came correct.
But here's the thing, he's a planner. So I knew it was going to be some show. It was going to be and,
spectacular.
yes, and
there
he came
you go.
through. So-
Worldwide,
Production.
Craig.
Worldwide.
Well, hey, when
Indeed.
I heard y'all was moving, when you was moving your furniture, I was like, oh shit, he's done. That
Wait,
motherfucker's
hold on,
done.
stop right there, Fabian. How come you didn't come help?
I didn't get the call. I didn't get the call. Y'all call Hollywood. Y'all
that's
call
so
me.
terrible.
I couldn't help you anyway because my back been killing me. So I
Hey,
ain't gonna let
let me tell you something. Hollywood and Mike got that house cleaned up in 2 hours.
we ain't got time.
Ain't nothing wrong
tell
with
you.
they back and knees.
Okay?
What's up? That's what's up.
And I would say that to say this. Ladies, a man will move heaven and earth if you are what they want.
You heard it.
Let me give a
true.
word.
You heard it.
That's a good point.
All
That's a
them,
good
all
point.
them reality, all that stuff
No.
y'all be talking on
It
them
ain't gonna be
Facebook
nothing-
and TikToks.
Won't be no questions. What you think if he said this? What you think about this?
It's 2022. We still asking that. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Ain't no,
Better
ain't no
ask that
questions.
shit. You better ask that
I
shit.
ain't asking.
Hey, these young people on a whole nother level.
They are. It's a whole lot going on.
Yeah. God bless them. It's a whole nother level.
God
of shit
bless
going
them,
on.
right?
Man.
Woo, child. They put it all on Facebook, TikTok,
I'm telling
Instagram.
you.
You ain't gotta watch P Valley. It's on
Look.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Now let me ask you this, Sue. Now you're an avid cigar smoker. What's your stick of choice?
Well, tonight I'm breaking out probably one of my all-time favorites. It's the Oyo de Monterey.
Okay.
It's the Petit Robusto.
It's nice. It's nice.
This is the perfect stick to me. I wish it came in a different size, but it's perfect
is
start
what
to
it
finish.
is.
Yep.
And then, but you also gifted us with some.
Yeah.
I have to gift you guys every time I come in because you
I
guys
like
show
you when
so
you
much
come, so-
I remember
hospitality.
the last time you brought some cohibas from Cuba.
Did you think you was getting another Cohiba tonight?
I was like hoping.
I mean,
I'm
our
like,
hopes were up.
Hey.
They was right here.
as soon as I looked at the list, and I said, "Oh, Sue will coming. Oh,
smoking.
we finna get some good cigars."
She gonna go on her personal humor.
Yeah.
Hey,
She go like, this one? Nope.
That
no,
one.
no, okay.
But wait a minute. It wasn't, we don't all have the same cigar, though. That's what I think is so cool.
Yeah.
We all have the same brand, but we don't
Yep.
necessarily have the same
well, except
cigar.
I went ahead and grabbed the
Oh, did he?
That was
Bust
it.
up.
Yeah.
What is
Let-
that?
let her
Undercut?
Oh, the Undercrown?
yeah.
Undercrown.
Oh, okay.
That's
Undercrown's
the
a good
10-year
smoke. It's a good
anniversary.
smoke.
I really enjoy that.
You gave
Yeah.
me that. You brought that over for football.
Yes.
The Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
that I had here at the studio.
Yeah.
And you got me that one. Yeah.
Well, see, I follow Sue on Instagram.
Well, we all do.
Usually, when she goes someplace exotic, you see some pictures. I just saw good food. I was like, okay, I know where that's from, or I know where that's from. So I didn't think we was gonna get no cohibas today. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just-
We're not sad about it, though.
I'm not
This-
sad.
It's
No.
one of my
Hey, you know
favorite
what,
brands, too.
you know what I say this? I give you a cohiba. I got a bunch of them in the humidor, man.
Just
I'm
great.
looking right
Cuba?
at him.
Yes.
Oh, I'll take one.
His whole attitude just
No,
changed.
it did
2
change,
seconds
didn't it?
flat.
Because you know what, I had a partner of mine. He went down to the.
I remember
he
that.
went to the
He
DR.
went to the
and
DR.
Here we go with
He's
this
like,
stuff.
Ike, man, I got you some cigars. I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, I got you some cohibas. I'm like, oh man. Then he sent me a picture. I was like,
Bruh.
You didn't break him
Okay.
down, did you? You
Yes,
just
he
said
did.
no, I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
that's nice.
That's
Thank you for
nice.
those
I knew,
little
I knew they
trinkets.
was fake when they was.
Hey,
when
it's
he-
like
when he
And
was
that's the
like-
thing. People who don't know cigars and they want to give a cigar smoker a gift, and it's just kind of like, okay, so let me tell you all 5 things that let me know that this cigar is bogus.
All 5
you
things.
know, like all 5 things.
Well, I asked, I said, man, where you get these from? Man, this guy was walking around. You already
It always
knew.
starts with a
So when
guy.
he said that, I was like,
On the beach.
Womp, womp. I was like, okay, I'll take him though. I ain't gonna
Terrible.
Yeah, I ain't gonna turn them down.
I ain't bringing you nothing, basically.
You know, to Fabian's point is they probably was rolled in the Dominican Republic. So they weren't Cohibas per se.
They still a good smoke.
Yeah, they are.
They just not.
So I heard a story once upon a time that, you know, like some of these brands like Cohiba and all of that, sometimes people will go and pick up the scraps and re-roll and all of that, and repackage it, knock it off. So you might actually get some Cohiba scraps. But I think I know that guy. And hell no.
You saw his ass walking
on the beach.
You know, me and Fabian, we went to our friends Google. Hey, Google. And we asked them to show us what's the difference in a real Cohiba versus a fake one. It's as simple as the logo. If you look at the logo, if the logo is the wrapper. I mean, if it doesn't have if the hologram, the hologram and all that stuff there. So listen, I appreciate y'all bringing me some cigars back, but tell you what, bring me some liquor back.
Yeah, liquor. Some with a seal on it.
Yeah, we're gonna never go wrong with liquor, but don't bring me no cigars.
Right.
I appreciate it though.
But you know what? You know what, y'all? We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get more into this with Sue.
Now she's Sue the Stallion.
Sue the Stallion. We're gonna talk about this. Man, you know what? I thought he was bringing a different version of the Harlem Standard.
It's still good.
But Smoke Family, he brought the same. But you know what? Every time I see this bottle,
I get excited.
He holding on to it like he in love with it.
Hard when I see this bottle. This shit is that good.
It is good.
It's fantastic. It's new to me.
Look at my glass.
Dang.
Look at my glass.
We are so glad. I'm not asking for it anymore because I feel like they're gonna beat me up.
But
so it's really for the guests.
I mean, this shit right here is
great. Well, fill me up.
It's
111 proof.
So we need you to be able to walk out of here under your own.
She got a driver. She got a driver.
Not the driver.
She got a driver.
Baby strong.
Yeah, he's strong.
Come on, Uber.
Yeah, he's throwing on that shoulder, boy. Come get over here, girl. Come go home, make me some catfish.
Damn right. And collard greens. Whatever you want.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back with more of the Smoke Podcast.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Smoke Podcast. Man, that was the longest break ever.
Yeah, we need to keep rolling through the break because, damn, we dropping some dimes over here.
D-I-M-E-A.
Sue the Stallion really throwing us some dimes over there.
And Kimberly thinks she got juice, but she ain't got none.
That's all right. It's all good. I don't need no juice.
She got the juice and the squeeze.
So
Thank you, Sue. Wait. I got you, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I think we need another. That's right. Come on, boo. Because they be trying to tag team me. I ain't studying them.
You hold your own.
Oh, do
Since I listen to the podcast, okay?
You ain't got no choice.
In a heartbeat.
And, you know, and we are on iHeartMedia.
You on the iHeartRadio app?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes, we
Welcome
are.
to
Why
the
we
party.
doing big pimping, right?
I'm slick acting like I didn't know that. Like I don't listen
Right.
to the podcast.
You see all the lights and all
Right.
the cameras.
Yo, like
You
this
see, we got a
production
whole
is dope.
production crew. Why you trying to do us like this?
No, it's a compliment. This is fantastic.
We got our own name on YouTube.
We done came up a little bit since you've been on.
Yeah, just two. Just
Yo,
two.
I love to see the growth too.
Yeah,
I,
that's
like
all
seriously.
about it now. You know,
because
come on.
like when I listen to podcasts, I like to kind of scroll through and see who's on the show, and okay, maybe I want to check this one out, or I want to check that one out. So yeah,
I think we've had some fantastic guests. I just love the information drop too.
A lot of females.
I'm here for it.
hello.
We've had Katrina Robinson. We've had
She was a trip, boy.
yeah, Katrina was good.
Katrina
We've had,
is yeah,
Katrina
she's
was
special. No chase.
Katrina's like, y'all don't be giving me one of them bitch ass cigars. I want them fat motherfuckers y'all smoke.
Bitch ass cigars.
That's what she
We don't
said.
smoke bitch ass around
So,
here.
sis, let me ask you though, like, do you sometimes? This is the thing that I hate as a woman when I walk into a humidor. I don't know if we talked about this the last time, but it's like when you go into a new humidor as a woman, like the first thing they try to push you is some fruity shit.
Oh, I don't even entertain that.
Kim OG.
Yeah, I walk right past all of
They
that.
already know. They already know.
Kim walk
So
in
is
like
that-
I'm
is
supposed to
that-
be
I'm
I'm
here.
supposed to be here.
Right. right. You do have to walk like that, but sometimes when I'm walking and I'm looking at brands, I'm seeing who they're carrying, if there's something that I know, if there's my go-to, or if I want to try something new.
Try something new.
Right, and then they'll approach you like hey, what do you like? Do you like fruity? No!
I drink.
No.
I don't
Not
get
just
that
no,
too
but
often.
hell no.
I don't get that
no.
too often. I just walk right past that.
Because the last time you guys were talking about a cigar, you said put some sugar in the air, and I felt that.
We saw our PSS.
Yeah, you just changed the lady's whole thing up.
I'm sorry, Alicia.
You know?
She know I ain't mean it like that. But I do have different meanings, though.
Yeah, right. But I do have certain pet peeves, and how do you guys feel about, like the whole cigar smoking and hookah cigar like combo thing that's going
It's
on
not
right
the
now?
same. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
To me, it's completely different. I've got a hookah thing at home.
We all do.
And
I don't.
I
don't.
Y'all got hookahs?
I very rarely fire it up. Like if
Is that for other people?
That's the deal. If my daughters come by the house, then we'll fire up the hookah.
You know what? I'm going to say this.
Okay, say it.
It's for non-smokers and weed smokers.
The hookah.
Hookah. Weed smokers love hookah.
Oh, do they?
I don't
Is
get
that
it.
the difference? I don't know about that correlation.
Well, I think the first time I ever smoked hookah, it was a client for one of the radio stations, and I was going by for a visit or whatever, and he's Palestinian, so that was like
That's their thing.
It was a cultural thing, and he was like, "Yo, Big Sue, you had to try this," and I'm like, "Hell yeah!" But then when it was just
do
like,
it. Yeah, I cannot.
It's not for me. Like when they came out with like all the fruity and the strawberry and the.
I told y'all, I smell like
Grape is good.
Grape. That's the flavor. No, I literally cannot smoke hookah. It's not the flavor; it's the whole process. I don't know. I cannot get it together.
So
Like putting a little charcoal on the thing.
I did a Palestinian wedding, and like what they did before they even left the house is that they smoked and they drank this coffee that was like, it was super strong.
It looked frothy.
I thought they had something else. I'm like, man, what y'all smoke? What y'all drinking over there? And then he poured it and it was coffee. I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, did it have the grinds in it?
Yeah, and it was
okay.
Like,
so me and Mont went to Greece last year, right? And we had like the Greek coffee, and it was like super super strong, and it's like every sip had like grinds in
So
it.
you just had shit all in your teeth and stuff.
Oh, it was rough.
I wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
They like they shit strong.
it was strong.
Is that like
it didn't have nothing in it.
You could do like the slow pour drip still.
Right.
I
It's
don't
a filter.
know how- yeah.
Or you could throw me
The
some.
taste was delicious.
You throw
It
me a
was
little
just-
whiskey in it.
Oh, that's
That's bad when you got to temper it with whiskey.
Exactly.
Hey,
temper your coffee.
whiskey fix everything, though, don't it?
It do.
It does. It solves a plethora of issues.
So we're gonna parlay into what we're pairing today. So
All right now.
we've got. So I'm talking about the whiskey. I'm talking about the whiskey.
He's so happy, y'all.
Yeah.
So if you listen to the
Y'all
last
know-
episode, you know why.
I ain't gonna have no trouble pronouncing anything in the whiskey description from our friends at Google.
So what are we smoking today?
So hold on, I'm drinking.
Oh, you gonna do the drinking?
Yeah, so we're drinking Harlem Standard straight bourbon whiskey,
It's
4
good.
grain, 111 proof. So the thing
Ooh,
about this
child.
whiskey, before I even read Google's description, is this whiskey right here, you can drink it straight.
can.
When I picked it up from the liquor store, the guy was like, "Yeah, you probably want to get some water or something like that." I'm like,
nah, dog, we done had this shit before.
"Yeah," I'm like, "Okay."
No, we won't be doing that.
I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, then ring me up, please."
We're not wasting that
so
time.
anyway, this really is a
Well,
great.
ice is water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I-
it's not
for me, I don't even need ice. I can take the whiskey straight just like that.
It need a little.
drink
I
As long
need
as it's
a
not
little
hot.
bit
As
of
long as
ice.
it's not hot.
Right.
As long as it's
Well,
kind
that's
of
what
a-
neat is.
Well, but no, I'm talking about like you didn't leave it out of your car.
Oh, you
leave it
mean
out of your
burning
car.
hot,
Yeah,
burning up
burning
hell hot.
Oh,
Okay.
drink it Memphis.
Room temperature. Yeah, room temperature. I can do.
Tell him again.
You drink it Memphis.
Yes. So anyway, let me tell you what our friends at Google
Backseat
have
of
to
the
say
car.
about this.
Under the sunlight.
Harlem Standard.
Did you snort?
You got Kim just over there.
I know she can't stop.
You can't stop, man. You know what? What you been smoking? Other than that, you got 2 cigars.
Don't worry about what's going on down here on this.
I think it's that whiskey got a fave anyway.
It's delicious.
Yeah. So anyway, Harlem Standard Bourbon Whiskey 4 grain is our premium blend. It features, it uses wheated bourbon and is crafted with proprietary
got
yeast
issues?
and and glacier water. So
glacier water
yeah,
from
this ain't
where?
even regular water.
Are there glaciers in Harlem?
It says this whiskey. It ain't really.
Now you going too deep on them people.
Yeah.
I got the bottle right here.
It said this whiskey.
It looked like the Renaissance on the front.
A mash bill of corn, wheat, rye, and barley. Aged 3+ years in a new charred American white oak barrels. This 111 proof full body whiskey
111.
and how will have you tasting hints of maple, brown sugar, and allspice.
Allspice.
Yes.
Did you taste all that?
Hey, you know what? When I reading these descriptions,
We be like,
you remember in Harlem Nights when Richard Brown was like, I'm knocking somebody.
You understand?
I ain't saying nothing because you know Isaac's top flight security
You
gonna
don't
come
understand
for
what
us.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna bring them in
I do
next
now.
week.
Took a while.
But I got it.
Isaac gonna bring in his security
Okay,
next week.
so next week I'm not reading no more descriptions. No more descriptions.
Yeah, man. That's comic relief.
It's in your contract.
It's in your contract. But what do you taste when you drink it?
Oh my God! My
I taste
stomach hurt.
the maple.
Okay.
Like when I kind of
Because y'all said it was y'all reviewed something else and said millet, and I'm like, what is a millet?
It's what it said.
I didn't know what that was either.
You sure it wasn't malt?
No, it was millet. I remember it.
All I could taste in the other one was the caramel, but this one I can taste the maple. When I just kind of switch it around, I can taste the maple flavor.
All I taste is goodness.
Same. It's smooth.
But why are you
It's just-
saying
it's
that?
not
I think
overly
is what
sweet.
she's saying.
And 111 proof. That's the thing.
And this is why I say Ike bought some shit about 3 weeks ago.
All the stuff we hated.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, this is 111. I think this is
I
the
kind of
highest.
want to ask, what did you guys hate? But
It was
I think
disgusting.
you picked it up over there.
We said
and
no.
I put it right back
You
down.
put it right back
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
And this
and it's
right
still
here,
over there. That's how you know.
But guess what? It was a cute bottle.
Bottle was
It's a
good.
great looking bottle.
Yeah, it's a great looking bottle.
You mean the one where you thought it was an actual stripper on the front of it?
So let me tell you why I put the bottle back down, because it said Portland, Oregon. They're known for wine and not spirits. And I was just kind of like,
There you go.
no.
And then I pointed to that one, the Harlem Standard, and I said,
This is
try
delish.
that. Yeah,
It's
that's
really
good
good.
stuff.
this
right
is
there.
this is
Yeah,
really,
we
really good.
finished the whole bottle the last time we had it on the show.
We ain't gonna do it today.
I ain't gonna be able to do it today.
Shit,
So what are the top whiskeys and bourbons you guys have had lately?
I'm gonna give it that one. And
We've had so our friend Will at Fat Charlie's, he brought
know if
some
y'all friend no
super
more.
expensive whiskey.
that was a long ass time ago.
that was
super
earlier this year
expensive
though.
whiskey.
She said what was some good stuff we had. That was good. We had that. The Harlem Standard
But
is good.
I mean, only thing I say about that, yeah, Will did bring it, and it was really good, but he didn't give us enough to really.
He did. Don't do that.
He
man,
gave us
like
a
that.
thimble for.
Thimble. That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
I had a
Don't-
shot.
And we had a good shot.
No, it was great. I
Yeah.
mean, to Ike's point, Parker's right.
yeah,
Parker's.
Parker's
Yeah.
whiskey,
That's
yeah.
it.
It's a whiskey?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really.
Where's
good.
it from?
Oh, now you asking too many
yeah.
technical
I'm sorry.
questions today.
All he told us
we
is
been
drink-
drinking.
drunk a long
Man, girl, you
time
gonna
for that.
circle back around us
no,
tomorrow
I'm gonna say
morning.
When I googled it, it was $1,500 a bottle.
Oh, that's why you got a thimble.
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't do us like that.
He didn't give us a
Don't,
thimble.
don't,
We
don't.
just,
No,
we
you
just fucking
didn't.
with you, Will. Will, you took.
So when you ready, to come back and bring us another bottle. Just
Okay,
now,
I'm gonna go see
that
Will.
last week, whiskey was really good.
what we
The
had
raw
last
whiskey.
week?
Shit, you read the description of it?
Overall,
The Roval, Roval. The R-O,
Koval, Koval.
Okay, whoever.
Send a cigar right over.
Well, I tell you what, man, this show's going off the radar.
No, I mean, I'm just asking about the whiskeys and the
Yeah,
bourbons.
we had
that
some
you
really,
like.
we had some really good whiskeys. But,
I
you
got
know,
one for you.
Okay. You were supposed to bring it today, but
It's
you brought
empty?
us some stacks. Though.
She says
Some
empty.
steaks.
It's empty.
You drunk the shit. You were so damn happy you got married.
I mean,
you got engaged.
yeah,
and
I
all
got
that
engaged.
Stuff.
I was like,
So you just drinking like
yeah,
Dang.
yeah, we celebrate.
So
That's how we
you
do.
get engaged and you just okay.
Yeah, I mean that's how we do.
All right. Now, Lamont's my boy.
Yeah.
What did he do?
What did he do?
What did he do? How did he do?
How you
Cause
doing,
I know he-
girl? For
I
the
know he
dreamers
did.
out
We
there.
talking
I
about
know
the
he did.
engagement. We talking about the
Yeah, well,
engagement.
this engagement. I ain't talking about no other shit.
I wasn't gonna tell you no other shit.
I was talking about what did he do? Cause he's a very creative brother.
He truly is, and he curated an entire.
Not curated. She putting
Yes,
out all her
honey.
vocabulary on us today.
Listen, my man knows me. He knows I love food and drink, so he curated a little getaway. And he told me, "Hey, take off work Friday. I don't ask no questions. I said, okay, all right, cool. He tried to keep it as secret as best he could, and the things that he couldn't keep secret, he was like, okay, pack something. We going to the Ville for the weekend. I'm like, okay, cool. So he set me out with a trip to a vineyard. The whole family was out. We took a tour of Uncle Nearest distillery, which is fantastic. By the way, and it's constantly growing. The story is absolutely amazing. They do a tasting, and of course, like the gift shop is off the chain. So he did all of the great things that I love. Some fantastic restaurants. But when it came to the actual engagement, it was intimate and it was close family. So it was people we could have great food, great conversation, great laughs, my future in-laws, and he got down on one knee and was just like, you know what it is?
She said, you know what it is.
He didn't say that.
Did he start
No, he didn't. That man ain't finna do it.
Absolutely not.
He didn't stutter?
He didn't. Not once.
Okay.
Not once.
His ass was sweating and shit.
No, he wasn't doing all that. He looked like he's pretty cool about
Lamont,
it.
were you sweating?
You got to come to the mic.
You got to come to the mic, man.
It's a podcast.
Where you was sweating?
I ain't never nervous, my man.
Never nervous.
I'm never nervous, my man.
Yeah, leave that man alone. Why y'all
I never heard
that
his
man?
ass talk like that.
I try to do that man.
I don't get the impression that he
had it all together. It
represented-
take a lot to plan something
He did
like
the brothers
that.
good, man. That's what's up.
Good
right
rep,
there.
good rep.
That's what's up right there. That's what's up right there. And this smile on her face tells that she did the doggone thing. That's it right there. So regardless of what anybody else said, that smile is that's it right there.
Yeah, because you sued the stallion, so you can take it out. You know how they do. You know how they do on this show.
Just make sure
think
you
about it, you know, like as far as ladies, you know, I remember having a goal of, okay, I'm gonna be 28. I'm gonna be married. I'm gonna have 2 kids. I'm gonna be working on a 3rd, and then life happens. You know what I mean?
And you like, well,
reality shit.
Ready,
Reality slap you. Bitch, you ain't got that.
You got none of that. Girl, you better work this good ass job and
keep
be
it
happy.
rolling.
You gonna be one of them independent women for a long time.
My one piece of advice is make sure your passport is up to date. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Who you talking to?
Who you talking? First of all, did you say here? I said went to Greece.
I thought she said the Ville.
She said they went to Greece
That was
first.
the engagement. The Greeks.
Oh, okay.
You ain't paying attention to what the lady
No,
said.
I heard her. I heard Nashville last week.
Hit them with it, fam.
And for those of you who have passports that need renewing in September, this is a PSA. You can renew online. You're welcome.
All right, Sue.
Therefore,
Hey, when you do it ahead of time, you are able to expedite, and it happens way more quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So don't wait till the last minute.
Sue, what you got coming up? Hold up. We ain't even told anybody what you do.
We ain't talking about the cigar yet.
I know, right? We ain't talking about shit.
You know why he bringing that up? You know why he bringing it up,
I talked about the
Fabian?
liquor.
Because he just want me to read.
I talked about the liquor. Kimberly gets to talk about the cigar.
He wants you to read. You weren't that kid that didn't want to read out
All
loud.
right, go ahead, Kim.
my
Go tell us about the cigar.
What does Google have to say about
I
the
don't
cigar?
know. You tell us.
Go ahead.
Placencia.
Placencia.
Is that how you pronounce it? Because that's what I
Is
would
it
butcher.
Placencia? It's Placencia.
That's what I've been
If you
calling
said
it.
so.
Alma Fuerte Sixto is our newest blend in the Fuerte collection. While made like the rest of the Almas with a 10-year aging process, it is a Colorado Clara wrapper and a hexagonal shape creates a distinctive taste with a tempered body. Tell me the flavors. What flavors, y'all?
That look round. First off, we may be talking about the same cigar.
No, mine is.
You have the Fuego, which is the black wrapper.
Yep.
Which I love that one. That one's got an incredible depth of flavor.
Well, it includes cocoa and almonds with hints of nutmeg and cedar in the final notes. I can believe that. Spicy.
Spicy.
Tastes like my greens.
Your greens are spicy.
Yeah.
I can testify to
Let
that.
me just
Savory.
give y'all a little advice. When you go to these cigar humidors, don't pick a cigar up and smell it. That's nasty, especially if you ain't gonna buy it. Now, if you gonna buy it and take it on out.
Now, why would you tell the people not to smell it though?
Because
Don't put it to your nose.
Some places tell you don't put it to your nose.
Oh, well, I'm just saying why
You smell it, you bought it.
That's my take.
That should be okay. Monkeypox, all this other stuff.
Exactly.
That should be the standard. Don't
But
be putting stuff to your nose.
I just we talk about the different flavors and stuff. I don't want people to get confused and think they can smell it. You have to smoke
you can't.
it.
You have to
light it and smoke it.
We mean these notes on the burn,
and you have to smoke the whole thing. I think that's important for people to know because
different levels.
Yes, exactly. For me, my ideal smoke like changes flavor like 3, maybe 4 times.
Yep.
I like a little spice. I like a little bit of sweetness. You know, I like some smoothness. I like some cocoa.
like
I like
some
it all. No, I don't like no sugar. But you know that smoothness that you get from like those cocoa and vanilla notes.
Right.
You know. So one of my favorites is the Plasencia, what is it? The Alma de Fuego, the red label.
Oh yeah.
That's probably one of my favorites.
That's in your case too, right? That was in your case. Right?
No, I would have gave. No, I wouldn't have brought it.
No, you wouldn't have brought it. That's your favorite.
I'm
just asking, trying to get clarification.
Which one? Which Plasencia do you have?
I have the 146, and this is really good.
What's the notes?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you tasting, Fade?
So I want to just throw this out. Who was the last person on the podcast that brought a flavored cigar? That's a question for all of you guys that's listening. And if you posted, there was one guy that showed up with some flavored cigars.
Who
and
was that?
We accommodated him. I don't want to say his name, but if you
somebody brought y'all some Black and Mild,
if you figure out who it is, no, they had some groovy blues. I'm not gonna call his name.
Who did? Nobody did that.
It's not for real.
So what did we do?
We didn't smoke that.
We didn't smoke
Well,
that
he
shit.
smoked it. That's what he smoked.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
And so that's my
and y'all
question.
allowed the podcast to
And
go
I
that's-
on?
don't even remember that.
Yes,
I'm kidding.
that's my question.
You know, we had to forget. I don't even remember that.
If
I'm
you
sorry.
can tell us,
I'm
if you
not a
can,
cigar
if you
snob.
can DM
Yes,
us,
you are.
if you can DM us and tell us who it was that showed up with a sweet cigar, I will personally buy you
A sweet cigar?
A sweet cigar.
No, I will buy you a Cohiba Black Grande, the big fat joint. I will buy you that. That's a $20 plus cigar. So if you tell us who,
Are you giving me one of these?
yeah.
I can't even remember who did that. Do I get it if I guess right now?
Sue enjoyed that.
I
I'm
will.
sorry.
Yes.
Do I
Okay.
get a Cohiba Black if I guess before the show?
No.
Looking for the go.
So let me ask you something though about like humidor maintenance because you have a beautiful humidor refrigerator.
Thank you.
I bought one from Amazon, right? And let me tell you what happened. I fell in love, right? And I started spending less and less time at home. And I realized one of the times that I came home to kind of turn over my cigars and check on them, I thought
hard.
Yeah, I thought it was plume. It was like doom. How do you maintain? Do you have water in your refrigerated humidor?
I keep some water in it, but
Not
I
just
put
regular
too
water.
much.
Memphis water.
Memphis water. You know, you got it.
We got some good ass water.
Yeah, we got some good water.
Right.
But no,
So I had distilled water in mine, and I was like, I didn't know if I had too much.
You might have put too much, and you probably closed the door kind of hard, and it splashed. Because that's kind of what happened to one of my boxes. Good thing it was the boxes. I pulled the box out and it had mold on it.
Right.
And it was because water had got in it. Got
Okay. Because listen, I was not throwing away 300 cigars. I was wiping them just down.
Yeah.
That's
just
what
gonna
you
add
smoking
to the
right now.
flavor.
No,
Like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. You can still smoke it.
You can still smoke it. You might get a little euphoria, but you know that's good.
So here's a question for you guys: if you happen upon a cigar that's gotten a little starting to get hard, is there anything you can do?
Put it back in the humidor.
Yeah, you can.
I have no idea.
I like to roll it and listen to that sound. You know if it's a little too crunchy or you know if it's over. You know
If it's too
You know what,
crunchy,
Dre?
though,
This
can
is
you still smoke
probably-
it?
This is probably
believe
not
so.
the right thing to do, but you probably can put it in a little wet towel and rub it a little bit.
That's what I
just to
thought.
get-
That's what I did. I
put it back in the
actually
humidor.
That's how I got rid of the
I
mold. I took
rolled
just
it-
a little bit of distilled water on a paper towel, rubbed it down.
Rub it
on
down.
mine, I rolled it in a paper towel to Fabian's point and put it in the freezer.
Now you know,
And I pulled it out and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
So what I did to kind of rehydrate mine is after I wiped them down, I put them in a Ziploc with some distilled water.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just all you doing is
Not-
add
not
moisture back
long.
to it. All you doing
Right.
is add moisture back.
Right.
To it.
You don't want to. You hate to. You just. It would.
You
hurt.
hate to throw
would
it away.
Hurt. to
Especially
throw
if
them
you
away.
just think if you had an Opus X in that bitch in the
Ooh,
cave.
you fall out.
man.
You be
Eye
trying to
of
do
the
all
Shark.
you can
That's
to
one of my
rescue
top
it.
5 smokes right there. That Opus X.
That Opus
Yeah.
X. I haven't had one, but Will, good friend of the show, he brought some Davidoff Eye of the Tiger. That shit was so good.
Yeah, it was good. That was
I wish I wouldn't have- I wish I wouldn't have
2020
smoked
cigar of the
You
year or
wish you wouldn't have
something.
I've
I
never
wish I
would've
had
smoked it.
a
I wish.
Davidoff.
A Davidoff.
I've never
Why?
had
It's
one.
good. It's really
Why do you
good.
wish you hadn't smoked it though?
Because I mean, I could have just smelled the flavor.
What were you be saving it for? The point is to smoke it and enjoy it now.
I know,
Right.
But some
Yeah,
shit,
go
you know,
ahead.
I done had those.
Well, Faye, when we take our trip to L.A., we'll get some more of them Davidoffs.
I will tell you one thing that I did learn about having that humidor. Certain cigars you have to keep in their wrapper.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I had unwrapped in my humidor?
Oh,
And
this
it
gonna be
tainted
good.
everything on the shelf. That damn Pappy Van Winkle cigar.
Because it's flavored.
It's flavored, it's so smoky, it's so ashy, and everything next to it like
Yeah.
caught that flavor.
Yep. Yep.
Learned
That's
that one
what
the hard
happened.
way.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I
And
think I'm gonna have to try that cigar.
how much was it, Sue?
It was a gift.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah, so
Because I know their whiskey is not cheap.
Yeah.
At all.
If I got any friends out there that want me to come and drink with them, just hit me up on Instagram or
Not the
Facebook,
friends.
or call me.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I know I got one friend out there that's got some Pappy Van Winkle that wants to invite me over, and we can sit and we can smoke and we can drink and we can talk shit for the whole night.
You'll bring everything else, right?
Because they
Bring
provide.
me. I'll bring some cigars. How much some cigars cost? They probably expensive too.
Like I said, it was a
It
gift.
was a
yeah,
gift.
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick
I ain't
break.
gonna tell
We're
y'all
come
I'm gonna bring
back
them yet.
with more of Sue the Stallion.
Not Sue the Stallion.
Sue the
And
I
some
have
smoke.
more questions for you
I
guys.
know. We're gonna come back.
We in interviews today?
Damn
Yeah,
right.
man, you know, Sue, that's what she do. Man.
That's okay.
That's what she do. We'll be right back, Smoke Fam.
Smoke podcast.
Oh man, we took a long break.
It was a long break.
Because you needed it, Fabian.
Not to the people that's listening.
I know, we just right back.
It was just
right
like 2
back.
seconds
Right back.
ago.
We right back in it.
So we talked about the whiskey,
Talked about the cigar.
talked about the cigar.
I got a question.
Smoke Fam, this is how much left of this whiskey.
Again.
We just cracked this bottle
Today.
beginning of the show. I'm gonna do like them dudes doing moonshiners. Let me carry the proof. Of
You sure do watch that show a lot.
Wait a minute. Okay, I think I may have missed something. You shook it. I'm
I
like,
shook it. It basically what happens is you shake it, and then you count how long the bottles take, the bubbles
to
take
go
to,
out.
Go out, and that's how you tell the proof.
shut up.
Yeah, you
Wow.
You don't
I
watch
learned something
I didn't know
moonshine.
that.
You don't watch
Every-
moonshiners. Do
You ain't gonna know.
Where do I find that?
It's
On TV.
It's on.
A&E.
It's on A&E. I love the show.
I got you,
because,
Kimberly.
I mean, all these dudes are straight hillbilly rednecks.
But they know what they doing.
But they like, hey, you know, you put the shine in there. You know, I just want to make good taste of liquor. That's all
That's
I want to
all.
do. And you got and most
not
of the
pay
guys,
for it. That's
you
all
gotta
they saying.
have subtitles to understand that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
I can't do moonshine. Moonshine is instant headache. I could take a sip and it's a hangover. I do not care. And if you've ever had some of that Mississippi moonshine or somebody that you know,
But
I
they
would-
all say it's good. And I was like, is it right?
Hey, but if
real
it's all
quick,
you had,
we
it's
had
good.
we had a neighbor next door. He was our security guard. He would watch out for the cars.
Unofficial security.
Unofficial
guy.
security. Yeah. So
Y'all
one time we
pay him
had,
in
He was
whiskey.
a law dog
Yeah.
on a law dog on location.
yeah. So one time we
They
had,
probably
I
was
think we
paying
had
him in
something. We
beer.
had a party or something here, and somebody brought some real moonshine. Like you couldn't, you smell the
couldn't
stuff,
drink
and
that
your
shit, man.
damn nose hairs
Oh,
like
yeah.
fire.
Your nose drunk.
Real
Yeah.
moonshine
It was
burns.
it
It does
burned.
not
It
taste
burned.
like regular
So-
alcohol.
get
So
it.
we took it and
Me neither.
gave it to our next door neighbor, and he enjoyed. He was like, "Man, y'all got any more of that?"
Man, before I left the office, he was downstairs. He was pissing in the middle of the man.
I bet he was.
He was done, man. I said, "Damn, dog, you all right?" Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yo, I had an old neighbor. He kept. He had a moonshine connect, right, and he bottled it in those old Seagram's bumpy face bottles. And I said, "No, I'm not drinking that shit." It was delicious.
It might be fire.
You look
Fire.
at this Harlem Standard bottle. It's that's what it looks like.
It's back pocket sized.
Back pocket. You put this in your back pocket. Take it to the club.
Not the back pocket.
Yeah, you put it in your back pocket. The only thing fancy about it is it's coming with a cork.
It's nice though.
But
It is.
It's a good drink.
This shit is so good, boy. I mean, you can tell, Smoke Fam, you can tell how good it is.
Because
we
they
got
done
a
hit
corner
it.
left.
A corner.
We got a corner.
And all of us talking like old black men. Look here. Look here. Look here.
a cigarette right down at the bottom.
All the protocol in left.
Even Randy sampled it, and I swear, Randy was walking around like he was lost.
Hey,
and
Randy
he
was lost. I had to watch it. He said, "Man, I'm going. That shit was too damn strong."
He gone. Randy had to leave. He got to go home and lay down.
Ain't it, man?
Ain't it, man?
So I have a question, right? We were talking about like humidors earlier, and
Right.
I've made every mistake known to man with the humidor.
Not just you.
Kimberly, what kind of humidor do you have?
I just got the little small one.
Yeah,
little
King.
What's it made of, Kimberly?
Now, see, you asking me too many
I'm
questions.
asking the right question.
Too many questions.
There's no wrong answer. I think when it comes
I
to
really
keeping
have
cigars.
no idea.
I mean, is it plastic? Is it wood? Is it
Did you
cedar?
read the instructions?
No,
Or you
I didn't do any of that. I didn't.
You
do
know
any
what?
Of that.
This is one of the first time I read instructions because I didn't
the instructions.
Instructions. I told you we talking like a bunch of dark liquor drinkers. Instructions. The instructions say you put it on him.
Hey, and
And
for
you
once,
said it on him.
Ike is quiet. I ain't said nothing to nobody.
Oh my God! I didn't read the instructions. I didn't do any of the work. Really.
So what happened?
Somebody else did all the work, and I
So
still
what
effed it up.
happened?
I don't.
How you
I just.
effed it up?
What
'Cause
happened to
I
your
didn't
cigars?
I
What do your
didn't
cigars look like right
I mean,
now,
they,
Kimberly?
no, man, hold
They
on.
hard
now.
as a rock.
I called in emergency
Crackers.
services.
They crackers.
You smoking Ritz? You smoking Ritz?
They are not. I was like, I think something needs to be checked. That's what I said.
So what happened? You're really not gonna give us details.
And I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's not my thing. I just want to go grab out of it. I want it to be already
So
right.
basically,
Okay.
you can paint nails, you can do all that, put makeup on, but you can't keep a humidor right.
Hey,
Oh!
Not the peanut
Did y'all hear
gallery.
that? Y'all hear that from the cheap seats? Did y'all hear that from the cheap seats?
that was so well timed.
Peanut gallery.
Exactly.
Peanut gallery.
Hey, he didn't even say exactly.
Well, I mean, yeah, he probably upset with me
Listen,
about that.
and there's no judgment because I mean, like learning your humidor is like a real thing. I'm gonna
See,
tell
I
you.
haven't technically done that either.
All I know is when I come up here,
Okay.
all I know is when I come up here, it needs to be between 64 or 63 and 69, and that's why I keep it.
That's where you keep it.
Well,
Okay.
my instructions don't say that. So when they don't say that, I say my thing is off.
and just know
something-
what I'm talking about.
Something
My
is
thing
wrong.
off.
It has gone awry.
So anyway, Sue,
So if
my humidor
Yeah.
is
Oh, here we
cherry. It's cherry wood.
Oh,
It's
you
a-
supposed to know all that.
It's a small humidor.
What's mine? What's mine?
How many sticks
just
is
look
it
it
hold?
up.
See,
No, I wanted to figure out what
know.
for the humidification. I'm putting in
Humification.
yes,
pull it out. I'll
Bovitas. The
Google.
Bovitas. I open a pack of those and I'll just put it in there and
The Bovitas.
yeah.
Which
and
which ones do you use?
the bigger ones? The
Right, but which percentage?
Yeah, what's
60%.
percentage, Ike?
60?
yeah.
Oh,
you
okay.
supposed to know all that, Isaac.
I just said 60.
Oh, I know what mine is. It's cedar.
Very good. Did you look back and check? Right? It's cedar, right?
As she looked back to the person that bought it.
To me, the test that I do when I grab a cigar out, I grab it, I squeeze it, and make sure it's not hard.
That's
If
what
it's-
I do.
If it's not hard, then it's smokable.
Then it's good.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
got
I
a
say.
homeboy that squeezes it and holds it to his ear. He can damn near tell you what the percentage of the humidity is.
Oh, no, I
Hey,
ain't
that's
doing all
somebody
that.
that got way too much time on
I don't
their
do
head.
all that.
No, that's
you
somebody who
supposed
really
to know.
knows. Because he always has a great stick for me every time I see him. I keep mine, I think, between, if I buy the Bovita packs, I'll go anywhere between 69 and 72%. That's why I keep it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that number.
Yeah.
I remember that number.
Do you now?
I do. I remember somebody saying 70-something to me.
Honestly, if you keep them there, because I got those Devil's Weed cigars, and I bought I guess a 10-pack.
Yeah, because two of them are in there.
Yeah, and whenever I grab one, they good to go.
That good. See, that's how I do. I say, oh, it's good.
So let me tell you what I do with my humidors. The refrigerator thing did not work out the best for me, but I do have separate humidors. I have a cigar humidor. I bought a really good one off of Amazon.
What's the other one?
And it I got more than one. I'm gonna run it
I
down,
know.
right? I failed at the refrigerator. I've got a 50 count Spanish cedar cigar, right? And I've got another one that's about a 25, and I got another one that's a 10, and then I have another one that's probably, I don't know, maybe a 400 count Tupperware.
Whoa, whoa.
So this is
400. Babes.
No, it's a big Tupperware tub with the seal on it.
Okay.
But I've talked to a friend that I really trust about keeping his cigars. He was like, "Yo, you can just throw some Bovita packs in there along with some Ziplocs, keep them open, and leave them in there. And as long as you're checking them and keeping an eye on them, they work." So that's how I store some of my cigars that are a little bit older.
I'm gonna give me a Tupperware. I make it do that one.
Yeah.
Well, the Tupperware is going to keep air from coming inside of them. So
Right.
And then you put the Bovitas in there.
Exactly.
My humidor on point now.
Mine is
That's
too.
all I know.
Who got it on point, Kimberly?
Yeah, give him a shout out.
Go ahead. Tell us who got it on
Who
point.
got it on point?
Right
They
now.
all in your business, ain't it?
Oh, right.
All
Just
in
know
it.
that it's on point.
It's
right?
on point. Man.
Well, all I know,
might have messed up once or twice.
All I know is if you say any other name other than Keith or Harrison, then you gonna have some explaining to do.
A while ago, you said Harrison. I'm like, who the hell is that?
They trying to get video evidence and everything. A trip.
So I got another question for you guys. If you had to name the best cigar that you ever had, including like the entire experience, because cigar sometimes is about the experience, whether it's a great meal or it's a vacation. Like, what was that the best cigar experience you've ever had?
Fabian, you go first because I'm gonna Google.
I'm gonna have to look mine up.
Yeah, I'm about to look mine
You
up.
go first, Fabian.
I'm gonna say this is because it was on the Smoke podcast,
A word?
Oh yeah.
and it was the Davidoff
That
Eye of
re-
the
that-
Tiger. That
I would
was
say
the
that too.
best cigar. It was a $50 stick. That was the best cigar I ever
Nice.
smoked.
All right, and I've
Really?
smoked
Yeah.
more expensive ones, but I did like that one. That was pretty good.
I do want.
I like how you threw that out there.
I do want Opus X. I want to know what Opus X tastes like.
So
Oh,
had
do
one.
you?
Really?
I really. I love Fuentes. I love all their products. I would love to have one of those.
Okay.
Do you
I need two of them, so one that I can
two?
get.
Nice.
You want to
You have to
smoke
buy
one,
two.
and then you got to put one in your humidor for a special occasion.
Well, we
There's
was trying
a-
to get you something for your birthday, but never mind.
Get it for him. He'll love it.
I would love it.
Every once in a while, Tinderbox will get Opus X,
Yeah.
and they'll
Really?
send out, and you can only
Special people.
You can get one.
no, you can only
get on
buy
that
one or
email
two.
list. They'll
Yeah.
send it to you.
How much are they?
I don't remember.
Do you know?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But there's also there's a store in Miami that sells them, and there is oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember the spot in Miami that carries a lot of the upper end Fuentes.
I know. I look for them on the internet, and they are all sold out.
Well, yeah, they could still be rolling.
Yeah, yeah. They
I got a website for you. I
because
give it to you.
they only make 500,000 a year of them,
Wow.
and that goes to the whole world, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole world.
So
my-
a lot of places here in Memphis might get like
one or
two
two.
cases,
Box.
two
Yeah.
boxes,
One or
if
two
that.
boxes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, you can have one.
Yeah.
So
you
my
know.
They'll let you get one.
favorite also happens
You
to be
ready?
a Davidoff. Yeah, because what
What was the experience that?
So
went
I
with
was
it?
in Vegas. I was at the Davidoff store.
Ah.
So I'm sitting out there just kicking it, sitting and drinking an old fashioned as usual. And I had a Davidoff Winston Churchill. Man, forget which one it was, but it was a great cigar. It was a Lancero. So I love the Lanceros because I love them because they're wrapped they're small and they're wrapped so tight, and then you get a good.
They say when you smoke a Lancero that you get the truest taste
Yes.
And
of it all the way
I
through.
totally agree with that. I totally agree. I love it. And to Ike's point, I was in last year for Christmas. I took the family out to L.A. And me and my son, we were looking for a cigar spot.
Okay.
And we found one. It was King's in downtown L.A., right by the Staples Center.
Nice.
We went in there, and they were a Davidoff,
Right.
whatever you call it, bar. And we went in there, and I bought him one, and I bought me one. And I will say that really was the best experience, smoking one with your son that you bought in L.A.
Yeah.
You know, you meet new people, you know, and the basketball game was going on. The Lakers were playing that night. So it was the whole
wow.
vibe. The whole
Yeah,
vibe was
yeah.
just cool as hell. And honestly, I was like, man, we could stay here and probably some of the players will show up. You know, whatever.
You never know.
You never know because,
Right.
hell, there's not many cigar bars in L.A.
Really?
Right.
That's the thing that got me. And then I know there's one in Beverly Hills, but them damn cigars, for what you pay down here, you paying triple up there.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, you paying for rent. They charge you for rent.
They got it.
Speaking
got a
of,
place for the
speaking
brick
of,
and mortar.
speaking of LA, me and Fabian going to LA later this year.
So
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
All right. Wow. Yeah, thank
Kim,
you.
we'll bring you
what's
something back.
Kim, what was your experience? Ask Sue.
Yeah.
Sue, ask Kim.
Kimberly.
See,
Your
I didn't even,
whole name.
I know, I didn't even try to
Kimberly.
correct
I
it.
asked her what she wanted to be called, Kim or
Right.
Kimberly. She said, Kimberly, your name is your name. So, Kimberly, what was one
Fabian.
of your favorite cigar experiences?
You know what? I can't remember the cigar, but I can remember the experience.
Okay.
New Year's Eve, whatever
yeah.
it was that Will gave us as gifts at Fat Charlie's.
Mm.
Because it was all center. It was small, intimate, and we just all rang in the New
So
Year's
the
together.
thing about
had a great
Will
time.
is Will is always going to bring the heat.
Yep.
Always.
I gotta meet this Will, man.
Will is always going to show up and show out.
$1,500
Yeah.
liquor.
He's in your neighborhood. Shit, he over in Harbortown.
Okay.
He started off with
Babe, we're going.
he started off with regular champagne and then built it up to whatever that.
So what you're
brand
saying
is.
is that if Will posts that he's having a New Year's Eve
He
party,
didn't post.
you should sign up. Well, then I should reach out to Will and just tell him.
No, you get a special because I got that special invitation. I had to tell him
Yeah.
I was in.
I got the invitation
I was in
too.
L.A.
I did. I was.
But
doing something.
anyway, so
So
Sue,
for the big
so
supporter.
Sue, what was your favorite cigar experience?
I'll
And stick.
you said what?
Favorite cigar experience and what stick were you smoking?
What stick was I smoking? I was smoking the LFD
Good smoke.
Doubly Hero.
Okay.
That's like my go-to. If I go to a new place and I'm just like, okay, I want to smoke something. Typically, people will carry an LFD. I have one. Mott had one. We were at the. I think it was a Prime by Monte Cristo in Caesar's Palace in Vegas. And it was cool. Like, it's a nice little humidor. The people are always really cool. And then we went into like this little courtyard. I think it was like our first night in Vegas, and we were just kind of hanging out. And the relationship was very new. Right. And we just, we shared some cigars and some cocktails, and we people watched, and it was a great experience. Just a nice little vibe. Because, everybody in Vegas, everybody's a tourist. But the thing about when you smoke cigars, it's like you can either smoke it solo and you can chill,
It's
or
a community.
And it's a community, so you can have the conversation with people around you, and it was just a really dope experience.
So did
I
he
love
smoke
smoking
before?
cigars in Vegas.
Did he smoke before y'all got together?
No,
Oh wow.
She turning.
Okay, that's what's up.
he smokes occasionally.
Okay.
Occasionally,
We
yeah.
done smoked some shit before.
Vegas, to me, and this is my opinion, because I smoke at pretty much on the strip at every place that sold cigars.
Yeah.
Vegas is just off the chain. It's just a different vibe.
The
But there's
vibe of-
also more than Vegas though. There's like what is it called? Fire something where you can go and see like these million-year-old rocks and kind of ride around and see some nature. And we rode through the desert like just blowing smoke. And
wherever
he
I'm
got a
going,
drop
I
and-
always ask that. That's the first question I ask.
Yes, you do.
Can you smoke cigars?
right.
Let me get clearance first.
yeah. Let me,
Right.
Get clear as
Yeah. If they waffle on it in any way, I'm smoking.
Waffle. So Sue, what do you got going? Radio personality.
boy.
You the boss over there now. Shit.
Just got a promotion.
Yeah, you just got. You got
Congratulations,
promotion.
thank
You got
you.
promotion. You got engaged. You got.
I had
all
a
kinds of shit.
birthday. I had a lot of good stuff.
We renamed you Sue the Stallion.
Sue the
all that
Stallion.
shit.
I receive it. I receive it. So, as of late, so my official title is Senior Vice President of Programming.
Not
for
the vice president.
Senior Vice President, honey, of the Mid-South area. So that's basically Memphis, Pensacola, Florida, all of our markets in Mississippi, and all of our markets in Alabama. So I have the pleasure of overseeing 12 different cities and all of the radio stations that we have there as
So,
far as
you know what?
programming.
I'm just gonna assume because I do know a
This finna
little
be
bit
terrible.
about the business.
You know what they say about assuming.
Your ass getting paid now.
She.
I would tell you this. I
You ain't heard.
I do a
You-
pinch
you-
better than when you did my
Yeah,
very
yeah.
first photo shoot back in 2000.
You know,
Yes,
the,
yes,
thing
yes.
about, the thing about Alabama, which I've traveled to Alabama quite
Alabama?
a bit.
Where they come
Alabama.
from?
Because
This a
Alabama
market.
is one of my
She said-
one of her
Oh,
markets.
Wow,
Yeah.
I missed that. All I heard was the thing about Alabama. Like, what the hell?
She
That
just said Alabama's
Alabama's
is
one of
all
her
the stations in Alabama
And
is
Mississippi
is under her in Mississippi. But I've traveled to Alabama. I went through Birmingham. I went through Huntsville. I went through the cities.
Driving to Birmingham from Memphis is beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I enjoy
the scenery, the way it changes.
And I enjoy Birmingham in general.
I like Birmingham.
I like Birmingham. I like
got a
going
really
to see
good
where
ocean.
Birmingham
the
blowing up.
Temptations and the Temptations little statues and stuff.
Did they get their copy of Beale Street? Because they're supposed to be copying Beale Street in Birmingham.
Not yet.
Oh,
at least the last time I went.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
Of course he didn't.
I stayed at what is it called?
I don't know.
We
I
don't
wasn't
know.
there.
You went there one time.
Oh, you talking about Robert Trent Jones?
Yeah,
the golf
Ross
course.
Bridge. Yeah, Ross Bridge looks like a castle. Like
Yeah.
you pull up, it looks
We were
like
the only black people there.
You see how I felt when I went to Maine.
And guess what?
You went to Maine?
You can sit outside and
gotta
smoke
hear
a
that story,
cigar in Alabama. So
Well, you can smoke anything you want in Alabama.
Dang,
I ain't say that. Don't y'all get in trouble because the smoke told y'all to go down
Right,
there.
don't try to get us on.
Yeah, don't say that the smoke said y'all was okay to do it.
Say Fabian Matthews.
I was just hey, don't lose my whole name. I was just making up
Your
some
whole
shit.
government.
Smoke family, I made up shit.
Fabian
I've been drinking.
Matthews
I've been
said we
drinking.
can you can smoke whatever you want to.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you don't get caught.
You can do anything as long as you don't get caught.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You know, and the thing about Alabama, just like Memphis, is the one thing that all the races agree on is when there's a football game going on.
Yeah.
Seriously, you go down there, you gonna
And
either
you would
be-
never know.
you gonna either be Roll Tide or you gonna be Auburn. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like that black white. If they gonna all line up on either one of those two teams when they play, and it's something to see. I'll just say that.
I think for Memphis, the one thing that brings all races together is the food.
And the
think so?
music, you don't think the
I think
music here?
the Tigers too. The Tigers when the
You think
Tigers
that's
absolutely.
when the Tigers play. Hey, everybody be hollering, whoop
the
that trick.
No, that's the Grizzlies.
That's the Grizzlies.
That's
Well,
the Grizzlies.
whatever, same thing.
You've been drinking, and you need to put the pen down.
Why you trying to put that man business on this Instagram?
You see how you just did me, Kimberly? You just threw me under the bus, rolled over and then bagged up and rolled back on.
Baby don't care.
Yeah. Hey, are we giving the smoke to somebody?
No.
Yeah, we got
Ooh,
to.
I thought we had somebody. Oh, we do. Okay,
Orange
yes.
man.
No, the senators. Oh, the people that don't want you to get through your little $10,000.
What?
Yeah.
What I miss?
Oh yeah, Marjorie Taylor.
I love
Now,
them.
here's the funny thing about her. She's like, I don't think that people,
People.
should be getting money for stuff like that. But her ass got $188,000 that was forgiven.
PPP was forgiven. So thank you, White House, for that information. Keep it up. Whoever's in charge of that. I think her name was Kate somebody. Kate, keep it up.
It's amazing. It's amazing how this stuff just drops.
On
Like
Twitter.
you-
It's like as soon as they little Twitter fingers went to roll and she said, okay, boom, got you. Next person, please. It was like she was checking off a little list.
I'm like, come on, y'all. I mean, but
They don't want you to get your little $10,000 forgiven.
But I'm gonna say this. And I'm not just gonna say it's Republicans. Politicians are hypocrites. They do one thing and they say one thing, do a different thing. I mean, I would love to know the amount of Republican senators and politicians that had their mistresses or their girlfriends had abortions.
Ooh.
I bet that's a huge number.
Yeah.
Or the ones that are just now discovering,
Because
what actually happens to women's bodies.
yeah,
Isn't that
because
weird?
That can
here's
happen.
one thing that I know about power. Power is one of that's why a politician will be there when they're 90 because they can't lose that power.
They can't let go.
You're drunk off that power.
They're drunk off the power, and I know a lot of those guys got mistresses.
But somebody
and all
else
that
got to
shit.
be drunk if they keep reelecting.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing: if you do one good thing for people, that's all
Give out
people
turkeys.
remember. That's all they remember. Is
Give
that
out turkeys.
one thing
Yep.
you did.
And there's so many other
that's why-
things.
That's why they're so big on name recognition. Because
I
they
think
did that one
that's
fucking thing.
also people are also creatures of habit
Yes.
and familiarity.
And, yeah, there you go.
So if you vote this particular party and this is a name that you recognize, okay, this is something comfortable.
That could
this
be
is
a whole
something that
different
I know.
person. Exactly.
And typically it is a whole different person.
Right.
Yep.
So because
know?
you could anything can happen, die off, whatever.
But also, we can also give the smoke to the system, because how hard is it to actually research what a person's record is? And I'm not talking about senators. Have you ever looked at these judges that are up for re-election and you're like, hey, how did they rule on something? And you try to Google it, and Google's like, yeah, you're at the end of the internet.
Not the end.
We got nothing for you.
Right.
So I mean,
We won't be looking it up.
That's why I say now. I will say this: the Republicans are so good about it. They done got to the point. You read that? Yeah, it's true, but it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's not real.
The Republicans are masters at messaging.
Yes.
And that's what it comes down to: simplifying a message and driving that point home every time.
Every time.
And everybody towing the same line. That's the thing. Everybody's towing the same line.
Everybody says the same
and
so
stuff.
if you don't like Republicans, you got to respect their hustle. You really do, because they are consistent.
They are consistent. You're
I mean,
right.
you can be the most
Consistently
fucked
crazy.
up person in the world, but if you're a Republican, we got you.
Yep, they got them.
We got you. I mean, they should have threw Herschel Walker's ass away a long time ago, because we did.
Oh,
I was like, dang, is he speaking English? What language?
Yo.
I was like, what the?
But
Dude, if you don't
he's
get
a
off this
good
TV.
one. He's a good one.
Yeah.
He
He's
is.
a
but
good
here's
one.
the thing: like who is actually bringing him on a platform and questioning him? And it's like, are you guys serious?
Well, first of all, he's providing a color for them.
Yeah,
That's
and the
it.
questions that they're asking are questions that, I mean, come on. I mean, like,
Didn't he say he wasn't going to debate nobody because it was Sunday Night Football?
yeah, he got a whole bunch of,
Yes.
yeah.
And then he's the same dude that says the reason black families are so messed up because the black fathers are not in their lives. And then you find out he got 3 kids that he don't even know.
But it
And
don't
they all
matter.
coming out like, hey,
But it don't matter. The
That's how-
Republicans
that's-
would throw that under the bus and keep rolling.
That's how the internet will level the playing field.
No, not for the Republicans.
Hey, you see the dude that said, he said, what kind of woman you want? He said, nigga, I want a Republican bitch. He said, why? Because no matter what you say, she gonna believe my ass.
That's terrible.
That's
terrible.
true. Well, no matter what, he said I want a woman like he said I want a woman like a Trump supporter.
It's the
'Cause
audacity
it don't
for
matter
me.
what you say, she ain't gonna believe you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we didn't even talk about the orange one.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the
Well,
orange.
he didn't
And all the
that.
stuff
Let's
he
not.
did.
Let's
Oh,
not.
he did a whole
Let's
bunch of
not.
stuff. But
Tired of him.
we would be.
We be
You
wasting
can
air.
go away
We
from the
wasting
news
air.
for a whole 6 months. Come back, they'll be saying the same thing.
pretty much.
Trump. senators?
Here's my thing. I and it's kind of funny me being in this position or whatever, but sometimes like when I watch cable news, the entertainment aspect of it is what kills it for me. Like, I want that outlet that's going to give, hey, the facts. This is what happened. I'm not leading you to believe one way or another, but this happened,
Is
this
there
happened,
any
this
outlets?
happened.
Is there any outlets like that?
I
Because all
thought
of
that there
them got
was
a
one
slant.
coming.
All of
I
them got
thought
a
we
slant.
talked about that.
There's
I mean,
been a few
there's no
coming.
bipartisan outlet.
No, because if you.
But CNN is cleaning up a little bit. Whoever the new guy is over there, he's kind of cleaning house.
As long as they got the blonde dude.
What blonde dude? Who is the blonde dude?
What's his name? Tucker. No,
Tucker
no,
Carlson
No,
that came
no,
from
not
Fox?
him. Not him. No, the other guy.
Blonde dude.
The little blonde dude.
Oh, you mean
Yeah, him.
Anderson Cooper?
Anderson Cooper.
His hair is white.
My TV was bad. Hey, I was drinking when I
You
saw
ain't
it.
check for the VHF on that joint.
I'm like Anderson Cooper.
Whatever, white-headed dude.
Okay, him.
I mean,
Yeah, Anderson
you
out there.
already
you gonna
know what
leave
he-
Gloria
But,
Vanderbilt's son alone?
Is that who he is?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Son of who?
At the
Gloria Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
The makeup chick.
The jean
the
lady.
jeans, the clothing, the
Gloria
perfume.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Perfume,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
At
know
the end
that.
of the day, I think it's on us as citizens.
We put a lot on us and we not doing all that.
Well, we have to have the education, like not only do we have to have the education in political science or the civics or how our leadership
I think
actually
that's where
runs.
it needs to start.
It does. But think about how much other education that we need, like financial education and things like that. Like,
Yep.
I mean, a lot of our problems could be avoided if we were more educated just as a people.
So
and
hold on,
everybody's not
hold
going to
on.
seek that.
I know we don't give shout outs, but if we did, I'm gonna tell you who I give a shout out to.
Who?
Is the Ford Blue Oval people. because they are trying to change people's lives. Like me and Fabian, we did an event last week, and then I did another event with the Chamber of Commerce. So now check this out. In Memphis, the Beltz's family gave 2 shopping centers, Southgate and some, I guess, Northgate. They gave the whole buildings to the chamber to turn into training classes, so they can teach people in the hood how to fix
low income areas.
Yeah, the low income areas. Yeah, I mean they did it, but it doesn't matter. They gave the buildings were worth.
They didn't have to do
the buildings were worth millions of dollars, and they gave the buildings to the chamber so they could establish training programs, so they could try to lift the people up out of the hood to make more. They said the starting
You can
salary
make more
was
and still live in the hood. You can make more.
Yeah, the only problem is that the Blue Oval is 60 miles away from Memphis. So yeah, you probably could go there a couple times, but I can already hear I ain't gonna be able to make it in the day.
See, that's how you can uplift them, is by believing that they would do the 60.
No, what they're trying to do is they're trying to build neighborhoods. Listen, the plant is 6 miles long. It's 6 square miles big, and like I drove past the plant in what is that in Jackson?
You tell
when
me
you drive past the Nissan plant.
Yeah,
when you drive past the Nissan plant, you
keep going.
When you start
it's like
and you like, damn, how long is this?
Yeah, is it Canton, Mississippi.
Yeah,
Canton has Nissan, yeah.
Yeah, and you drive past that, and it's freaking huge. And they're talking about the Ford plant is going to be bigger than that. 6 square miles, as far as the size of the plant, and they're talking about building neighborhoods around that. So it's no different than when people moved. When International Harvester used to be in this area, you had all these people moved into this area right here. International Harvester.
Oh, Harvester?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, Faye? Am I right?
No, that's not what I'm laughing. I'm laughing at Ike. You are really good at changing the subject all the way.
I said
You
I
tying
thought
it
we
in.
was talking about humidors.
Girl, we left that subject so long ago.
Yeah, we started giving them smoke.
But no, Ike, you are right. I mean, but you know what? It is always great to see people do the right thing. Although I would love to see Belts give that to one of the Whitehaven community leaders. And let them know.
I want Belts to give it to somebody that can actually.
Yeah, they can actually do something, because next thing you know,
Beverly Robinson is over there, and right
Shout
now
out to
she's
Beverly.
still running the running the show.
December.
Yeah, and Beverly is all about trying to.
I mean,
lift,
that's her neighborhood. That's her
she's
neighborhood.
trying to pull people up by they bootstraps or whatever they got to do to get them to get that money.
Beverly's trying to pull them up out of their drawers. Hey, get your ass up. But
So,
anyway,
yeah.
Sue,
Thank
we
you.
done had an incredible time with you.
Thank you. Well, hold on. Before you do that, I know you guys usually do give the smoke. What would be the opposite of giving the smoke if I want to give props to somebody? Would I give them the fire? What would I
Okay,
give
go
them?
ahead.
Give them the fire. Give them the
Whatever
fire.
you want to call it.
All right.
Hold on.
Let me put my glasses on.
Not the glasses.
You need another cigar, because you like a.
I'm down to the wick. This joint is delicious.
She said she was gonna finish that one.
You need a roast clip?
No, I do not. No, I do. You see these nails, these talons? I got it. Man, a phenomenal brother that I got a chance to meet a while back. I want to give the fire to Jason Farmer and his son,
that's what's up
Jason
there.
A. Farmer II.
Yes.
For anybody who may not know, BLP Film Studios, which is the second largest minority-owned film studio in the world.
Behind Tyler Perry.
Behind Tyler Perry. And it's coming to Memphis. And their development and what they're doing. In Whitehaven. What it means for Memphians, what it means for the job, what it means for Memphis and our mark on the culture. Because there's such an incredible eye on Memphis right now, whether you're talking about music, you're talking about art, you're talking about food, you're talking about the culture, you're talking about business. Memphis is constantly being mined for its talent. So for someone to put roots down and develop something here for Memphians, that's the one I want to give the fire to.
Hey, does Jason smoke cigars?
Yeah, he's gonna be on the show as soon as he get over a couple of things. I talked to him the other day.
I just want to be able to fly on the wall when that happens.
But Sue, to your point, Jason is doing big things, and I wish he had it up, because as you guys know, Young Rock is being shot in Memphis now.
In Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
the Rock, y'all, is coming home.
Big shout out to a friend of the smoke. And we had him on the show.
Oh yeah. The nice guy,
Richard Ross.
They got
and
to
this
drink
is
all
what
our
Richard.
standard.
This is what we were drinking when Richard was on the show. So shout out to you, Richard.
Is that right?
And this is when he left. This is about where it was too.
Mm-hmm.
That's some truth serum, ain't it?
It was. It really was. And you know, and I wish Jason would have had it ready then because the young Rock would have been shot there.
Yeah.
And but
there will be future projects. There's so much good stuff coming.
I love what that brother's doing.
Yeah.
Same.
I am a big fan of what Jason's doing, and I think it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be great for everybody. It's gonna be great for the city.
Yeah.
And on that note, Suit, we got to stop this show.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you if they want to follow you on Instagram like we do.
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm on all platforms at Big Sue's House.
She got to change the Suit style,
Okay, all right. Well, Big Sue's House for right now is where you can find me. And Fabian, you know how much I love food and drink.
Yes, I
so
do.
I'm putting it right here, and I'm putting it out. I am launching a podcast.
Whoa!
I'm launching a food podcast.
You want to be on the Spotlight Podcast Network?
I mean, hey, we can have that conversation.
Just invite me on the show because I follow you, and every time you send something, I'm like, okay,
but
what was that?
I've got some great interviews lined up talking about food and drink, people in that space, particularly Black people who are doing things that on a major level, and then just nerd out foodie.
Well, I'm a foodie because every time I barbecue, you guys show up. So
damn right.
Yeah.
So we putting on a little something. You have to, you're gonna have to stop on.
And I'm going to Jamaica, Montego Bay. So you already know I'm looking for the experience.
You remember Jamie Foxx? He said, "Man, I want to be one of them like this motherfucker again." This motherfucker.
I'm like, we're getting derailed
Again.
Hey, can y'all put the camera on me?
Don't put the camera on him, production.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right. That's all right. They got that one.
All right, y'all.
Hey, thank you guys so much. I love coming to talk to you guys,
Absolutely.
and I love this podcast. So thank you guys so much.
I don't even know what we talked about. I'm gonna have to look at the show again.
What was the cigar we
Fabian, you're gonna catch hell editing this one.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
It's already done.
Fabian don't edit it.
All right now.
Ike did it.
Ike did. Just cut everything Ike said out.
All right, y'all.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
You'll be
That's
all
what I'm
right.
gonna
Don't
say.
come for us in the DMs.
Y'all get them.
All right, y'all.
That's
Until
all
we
I'm gonna
smoke
say.
again, we will holla.
We'll holler, y'all. This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.